Well, Declan, what did you make of that? Are you happy with that point? Because we hear the Villa dressing room is very disappointed right now.
Yeah, to be honest, I think we're very happy with the point. I think we was a bit slow in the first half. We kept the ball well at times, but it was a bit too end to end. And in the second half, when we went down to 10, we knew it was going to be tough because they've got some top players. You mentioned there, Jack, John McGinn, the striker. It was always going to be tough, but we dug in there, we played really well, and we still was creating chances. I think that was the positive thing. We wasn't just sat back, we were still trying to go for the 3 points, and I think we can be happy with tonight's work.
Why do you feel you were a bit sluggish then in that first half?
No, I think we was just, a bit slow out the blocks, the atmosphere, everything. They come out right on top as they would, they're the home team. We still had some chances in the first half. I think it was a bit 50-50. But, like I said, second half, I thought we was excellent man-to-man. If when Arthur went off, we really dug in deep. And, I think if this was the West Ham of last season, we would have lost that game. And I think that's where the managers, got us together. We feel really confident now as a team. And, we're pushing out there every week for 3 points.
Declan, you could have gone third tonight. Is the ambition in the club? We mentioned before the game, there's teams talking like Wolves, Leicester, Everton. They talk about can actually break into that top 6. Is there a feeling within West Ham that you should also be in a shout along those sides who can actually do the same?
100%, yeah. I think if you look at the players we've got, without a doubt we should be pushing for top 6. Wolves was excellent last season. But last season, that's what we was doing. We was going to teams like Wolves, to teams like Cardiff, and we was losing. And that's what's let us down. But, we've started the season well. Like you said there, we could have got third tonight. That was all in our heads that we could have got to third. But look, we're on 8 points. That's 8 points better off than we was after 5 last season. So we're seeing it all as a positive for sure.
You've said it a couple of times, Declan, about this change in you from last season. Try and put your finger on for us what is different. Is it beyond the mentality? Do you think there's something different in the way you're training, the way you're preparing for games? What is it?
I think I don't know, from the moment I come back in pre-season, it was a very happy camp, I can say. Everyone was delighted to see each other. Every time we're on the training field, we're all having a laugh and a giggle. And when we're playing now, we're playing with that confidence. We're defending hard, we're attacking hard. And every player that puts on the shirt, we're feeling confident to go out there and we can get the 3 points. And yeah, that's how we see it.
Just a couple more for you, Declan. What was the view of the sending off in your dressing room?
To be fair, I just said to Arthur then, what are you doing? And he looked at me and said it wasn't a foul. I haven't seen it yet, but he was already on a yellow. So I've got to say that when you're on a yellow, especially with VAR now, you've got to be careful. You can't be making silly challenges because ultimately that could have cost us tonight. But look, Arthur, he's been excellent since he's come back into the team. So yeah.
Declan, I thought you played really well tonight. You've got that sitting, obviously, position that's yours for West Ham. You've now almost looks like you've got that position for England. You're talking about West Ham's ambitions this season. What are your own ambitions and where you can take your game?
Well, I think I still need to improve a lot, like I've said in interviews before. I'm still only 20 years old. As a holding midfielder, I've got so much to learn. I try to watch the top players, the likes of Fernandinho, Rodri, Carrick back in his day, Busquets, and try to pick little bits out of their game, to see how they play it. But look, for me, I've just got to keep my head down, keep working hard. I've got a manager that believes in me. And yeah, just keep playing my football. And like I said with England, I've played the last 2 games and, I'm really happy in there as the holding midfielder. And I'm striving, to play in the Euros. And, that's my aim if I keep working hard and playing hard.